Hello everyone, let's talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw for August 18th, 2025. Revolution came out. Rollins, at first, he was nervous about the fatal 4-way at Clash in Paris, but he realized that means no disqualification. So he said, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker here, and the Oracle Paul Heyman can help me retain my title. Even though I don't need the help, they can help me. But also, I'm not afraid of a 301 attack because of what happened at the end of the show last week. Then he shows on the Titantron CM Punk and LA Knight trading fisticuffs. He said those two can't stand each other, so I don't have to worry about them teaming up on me. So I just have to worry about Jey Uso, basically. Jey Uso came out from the crowd, spent 10 minutes eating. I don't mind him doing that, but not during the match and not that long. Just do it for a couple seconds and stop it, and then do it after the match, right? He challenges Braun Breaker to a match tonight, the main event, because he's main event Jey Uso. Because he thinks if I could take out Braun Breaker, I don't have to worry about him getting involved at the pay-per-view match, the Fatal 4-Way. Paul Heyman hypes up Braun Breaker. I love how he hyped him up, top like the family of the Steiners and the Usos, the Samoan, the Bloodline family there. Some beef going on there. And Paul Heyman said, we're in the place that ECW is made famous there, Philadelphia Arena. So how about we have ourselves a good old hardcore match tonight in the main event? Jay accepted that. That was going to be a good main event, I thought. It didn't start off great, but ended good. The opening match was Io Sky took on Miguel Rodriguez of Judgment Day with Roxanne Perez in her corner. Now, 2 weeks in a row now, Io Sky has told Asuka Kairi Sane, stay in the back, I don't need your help. Io Sky kept doing like the drop-up drop kick, the running drop kick. A drop kick to the leg, top rope her into the corner, just loosening her speed, right? But every time she'd do a move, she'd start like posing and showboating. Regal, man, I love it. She leveled her big time, a massive run, a big boot. Simone dropped her, went for other Simone drop. She accidentally dropped her. That was kind of bad. Massive clothesline. Then she picked her up for the one-arm powerbomb and just stood there and waited for Io Sky to counter it. Like, what the heck, right? Io Sky ended up picking up the win with the top rope moonsault on Regal for the 1-2-3. After the match, Roxanne Perez attacked Io Sky. Her and Regal delivered a double team move on her. And I noticed there's no Asuka and Kairi Sane, right? Coming down to help. Rhea Ripley makes the save. Helps clean house. Then what I loved about that was after that, it showed them backstage later on in the night. And Rhea Ripley confronts Asuka, and Kairi Sane's like, what the heck, man? Your friend was getting beaten up. Where were you? And Asuka, I love what she said. She said, Io Sky told us not to get involved, to stay in the back. We did. We did what she told us, asked us to do. And Rhea Ripley answered right back like, the match was over. She was getting beaten up 2-on-1. That doesn't count, right? That don't sit well for her. And then Io Sky stormed off upset because her new friend Rhea Ripley, who they have bonded over the whole feud over, Rhea Ripley has now ever defeated Io 1-on-1. And Asuka and Kairi Sane turning heel, that's a given, that's going to happen. And honestly, Io Sky, that's your fault. You should have had them be in your corner for backup 2 weeks in a row, but no, this is all your fault when they turn heel on you. Becky Lynch had an easy title defense against Natalya. One-sided match, just easily kept her Intercontinental Women's Championship. She worked on the arm all match. Smashed it off the step, smashed it into barricades, snap mirrored it back, bend it around on the ropes. Armbar submission. Natalya got a couple of boots in. Now discus clothesline, that was it. Becky kept the belt with the disarmer submission. Out of the match, Maxine Dupree's checking on Natalya. Becky attacks her. Nikki Bella makes a save, and Nikki Bella's challenged Becky to show up next week to put her belt on the line 1-on-1. Becky refused, so I'm wondering next week, will Becky even show up to defend her title, or will she just attack Nikki Bella to set up the match for probably at the pay-per-view or down the road? Xavier Woods took on Penta. Great match. Wow, you guys got to check this match out. High-flying action. And Penta, you got paid for that hat, dude. Last week it was $15,000. This week it's up there. It's like 18,000, man. If you don't pay for that hat soon, you're not gonna be able to afford it, man. Woods did an awesome running, jump off the top rope, spun the mirror, hit a leg drop. That was awesome. I love Woods' new rock star look. It fits him perfectly. Kofi Kingston needs a new look. He's just like the same old Kofi Kingston, right? Woods went for the barrel roll into a clothesline. Penta just smoked of an awesome super kick. Hit the running flip over front face slam. He went for the Penta driver. Woods countered that with amazing front face slam suplex maneuver. Went off the top rope. Penta caught him with a super kick. Then they exchanged chops. Penta's was more effective. Then he went for a chop, and Woods just kicked him right in the guts. Backed up, hit a running knee to the face. That was awesome. I didn't know who was going to win this match, folks. It was well. It was like so evening match, back and forth. But Penta picked up the win with an awesome running Canadian Destroyer out of the corner. After the match, Kobe and Grace Ferrara run in to attack Penta, but Penta takes off on the outside of the ring and through the crowd. And then Kobe says, "You, me, next week, I'll beat you." So Adam Pearce made that official. Next week, we got Kobe Kingston versus Penta. That should be a good match as well. Judgment Day, the tag team champions, Finn Balor, JD McDougal, Dominic Mysterio in the corner, took on Triple A superstar Iguana. And, I can't stand that guy. And LWO's Dragon Lee. I literally refused to watch this match because Mr. Iguana was in it. Thankfully, Judgment Day picked up the win, but Iguana did not take the loss, of course. It had to be Dragon Lee. After the match, Triple A's world champion Del Vicano attacked Judgment Day and cleaned house until Dominic had an awesome running title shot right to the back of the head. Just laid him out big time. That guy was out cold. Then, to top it off, I'll just do a top rope frog splash on you. Then, and they announced that next month at Worlds Collide, the other AAA event, it's going to be Dominic Mysterio versus Del Vicano one-on-one for the AAA World Championship. Apparently, at the last event last weekend, I didn't watch it. AJ Styles cost Dominic a chance to become champion in the Fatal 4-Way, so Dominic gets another chance at the belt this time in a singles match. And where was AJ Styles? He's feuding with Dominic, but he's nowhere to be seen tonight. I found that was kind of odd. Main event time. Main event Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, hardcore match. And it started off bad. Jay sent Braun flying off the ring apron into a shopping cart full of weapons. And Braun Breaker, I can notice he was holding his knee like this. And he was crawling around the ring, outside the ring. And Paul Heyman was checking on him, worried. Like, that's not good if Braun Breaker is going to suffer a leg injury. Because also, at a show a couple weeks ago, he was doing the same thing outside the ring, like crawling around, holding on his knee. That's not good. Hopefully it's not major. Hopefully he should take a few weeks off and recuperate that knee before it gets worse. Jay spent first 10 minutes throwing a weapon in the ring, started yeeting. Hit Braun with a weapon, yeet. Throw out a weapon in the ring, yeet. Hit him with a weapon, yeet. I'm like, oh my God, is he ever going to stop yeeting? Please. Thank you, Braun, for listening to me and just drill Jay in the face with a steel chair. Trash can across the back, trash can lid shot to the back, chair shots to the guts, chair shots to the back, Singapore King shots to the back, just destroy Jay. Set up that top of the announce table, like that wooden part that has the Raw logo. But I don't know what he was going for, but Jay countered it into an awesome back body drop to break it in half. Braun Breaker picked Jay up. This is awesome. Grill press slammed him onto two chairs that were set up. So Jay's midsection hit the top of the chairs like that. He just bounced. That was awesome. Then LA Knight got involved. Bronson Reed got involved. Now this was bad. Bronson Reed got involved. Pulled the ref out of the ring as Jay hit two spears and Uso splash. and tossed a shoe to the referee. Like, seriously, a shoe? Come on now, that was pretty lame. Then LA Knight attacks Bronson Reed, Punch Fury. They end up brawling. Rollins comes for the crowd, takes out LA Knight. CM Punk's music hits, but he takes a while to get down to the ring because he's backstage. I don't know where he was when his music hit, but he was quite a bit coming out of the ring. Seth, you can see, was like, okay, is he coming soon or what, right? So he's like, you know what, I'm just going to pedigree Jay. That was hilarious. Then Punk ran out, they're brawling. And then LA Knight is getting ready to put Bronson Reed through a table on the outside off the apron. Seth shoves Punk into LA Knight, so LA Knight goes through the table instead. And CM Punk looks like what he does and just shrugs his shoulders to continue the dissension between LA Knight and CM Punk. He turns around, Seth just super kicks him. Brawl Breaker is getting ready to spear Jey Uso through a table. Roman Reigns finally returned after a few weeks. He got off his sofa. And speared Brawl Breaker, and then Jay picked up the win. After the match, Bronson Reed wanted Roman's shoes. That's pretty bad. And apparently Roman said, I'm seeing you at Clash in Paris. So, looks like it's an all Raw pay-per-view, honestly. The only SmackDown match is John Cena and Logan Paul. And really, that's not a SmackDown match because John Cena's been on both shows. So it's really interbranded.
No. Stay.
Next week on Raw, you got Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley, 1-on-1, and Penta versus Kofi Kingston. Maybe Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch for the IC title if Becky accepts the challenge or not. And at Clash of Paris, we got Roman versus Bronson Reed 1-on-1. We got Sheamus versus Rusev. That's been booked for a no disqualification match. That was kind of bad. Honestly, Adam Pearce, I don't know what you're thinking. To me, honestly, it should be Falls Count Anywhere. Because for 2 weeks now, they've been brawling all throughout the arena backstage. Let me know below in the comments, do you agree with the stipulation, just making it a no disqualification? Or do you agree with me, it should be a Falls Count Anywhere due to the whole storyline of them brawling everywhere throughout the arena? Yeah, the fatal 4-way for the world title. Stephanie Varga is scheduled to face somebody for the women's world title. Don't know what's going to happen there. And because some segments happened, and one of them is Naomi. They announced last weekend on Stephanie McMahon's podcast that her and Jimmy going to have a kid. Congratulations, you two. So Naomi vacated the title on Monday Night Raw. I love the heel promo. I love how she told Adam Pearce, get out of my ring. You're not taking this title away from me. And then she said, whoever is champion when I get back, proceed with caution. Because I'll be looking around to get my belt back. And then she left in the middle of the ring. So Adam Pearce is going to decide who's going to go on to Clash in Paris to face Stephanie Varga for the title. Because she won a rightful #1 contenders match. So she's already booked for the match. So I don't think maybe like a gauntlet match or a battle royal to determine who the other person's going to be. Bayley delivered out a heel promo. And that's it for Monday Night Raw, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet, bye.